The guy,
Easy to get?
Vaughn Motors, he did a really terrible job on his PR work. He has pictures of Marilyn Monroe and people like that sitting in the Singer. We had a hill climb over in the Agora Hills, and Lee Marvin had a Singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Lee was in that hill climb.
I have the program from that hill climb.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'll send a copy if you want. I found it locally. A friend of mine had a copy, but it's from the second annual, not the first annual, the program I have.
Okay, well, I don't know if it was the first or second annual.
Look my way, if you will. Ralph, can you look at me? Okay. Thank you.
Good. I better get out pretty soon because I'm starting to like it.
Yeah, man. Look at. I have to go vintage racing. Not only the last Singer ever run in current racing at that time, but the first one running vintage racing.
You're right.
The last shall be the first.
I took and rebushed all the front end geometry and that was all new bushings when I started, and the lever action shocks I put 140 weight oil in it. It was like riding a 4x4.
This, what you're doing today in helping us capture the memories will really make the car come alive for people wanting to know more about Singers.
Oh.
You know, in your memories of the car and why you chose it. Did you know Monroe Gretzky? Monroe Gretzky was the distributor for Singers on the West Coast.
No,
And people like Dick Van Lannen worked for Monroe and others.
the name isn't familiar.
Okay.
No,
All of the Singers from the East Coast were shipped to Monroe for distribution. And I guess he sold the franchises and worked with them. He had one of them.
Vaughn over on Lancashire Boulevard in North Hollywood was the one that I dealt with.
Okay.
Vaughn Motors.
Vaughn Motors, V-O-N-N.
V-A-U-G-H-N.
Oh, Vaughn. Okay, well, Vaughn Motors, that was owned by Monroe Gretzky.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Vaughn, V-A, right.
Yeah.
The owner of that one was Vaughn. And you're right, he did the Marilyn Monroe shots. He did the, we talked to him about that. I found him, the owner of Vaughn Motors. He lived in Florida last
Really?
couple of years, yeah.
Oh, I'll be darned.
And Ralph, can you look at me over this way?
Oh.
Good. Thank you.
Have you been in touch with Johnny Martin at all? Jack
Yeah, Jack, I did. Not for about a year or so.
Yeah.
But I'll probably send everything out again.
He lives over on the East Coast.
Yeah, via email. We did some corresponding via email. He'd sent me some really neat photos of other cars he raced, other fiberglass specials and
Yeah,
such.
he worked as a parts manager at Vaughn Motors.
Okay, I think that's why I got to know him from Peter McKercher.
And he was, the guys here on the West Coast said if Johnny hadn't been drafted, that he had the same ability, if not more, than Phil Hill. He had a wonderful reputation.
What kind of cars was Jack driving? What kind of cars was he driving?
Singers.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, he is. And then we had a Singer dealership in Pasadena. It was called the Milne Brothers, M-I-L.
I've seen advertising from that, right?
And Jack and Gordy Milne and Lamoureux,
Lammy Lamoureux.
Lammy Lamoureux, they were winning everything in the under 1500 production class.
I've been trying to find Lanny's family,
Oh yeah?
but I haven't had any luck. Peter and I, not yet.
Well, they were champion speedway motorcycle racers. And they won all kinds of races in Australia, and they had an old colored guy there who had a reputation of being the best there was in the country for restringing wire wheels.
Yeah, I saw some of the Singers raced. I think Dick Van Lannen show. He raced some with wire wheels.
Yeah.
We
Can I get out? Yeah.
Almost. I'm going to turn this out. Let me thank you for
Oh, okay.
letting us do the video, and thank you for the coming over. You came about a 3-hour trip, wasn't it, this morning to come? So I know we got to get you back to Santa Barbara, but we're going to do a few more photos. But I wanted to turn this off and thank you, and Lorraine, thank you so much as well. I appreciate the memories, and it's good to know. I was worried for you if you were sitting in the back here when he was racing, so it's good to know. I could.
Yeah.
I put my worries to rest. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Thanks.
It was worth the trip down just to have her sitting next to me.
Well, I guess I'll ask, well, how does it feel to be back behind the wheel of your racing Singer?
I don't know how I ever raced this stupid thing. I compare it to my Thunder Roadster, which is so driver friendly, and oh, this one can bite you.
Yeah.
Well, it's neat to see you behind the wheel talking. I'll make a DVD and everything for you too.
Oh, super.
Let me turn this.
It'll be interesting to. I'm sure when you restart, I'd be interested to know what this thing weighs
Okay.
with the aluminum body and all.
Well, that actually is fairly easy. I'll find that out pretty quick.
Yeah.
When I put on a trailer, I'll take it to I know what the trailer weighs, so we just have
Yeah.
to add it. So.
Right.
All right, Ralph,
Look
hold
this
on.
way again, just come